The silence after a loved one leaves can feel like abandonment. Alex knew this dread too well, lost in the grip of emotional dependence. This story isn't just about his journey, it's about unlocking your own inner peace. Discover how he transformed crippling anxiety into silent strength, proving true connection starts within. Don't miss this. Alex sat on his worn-out couch, the faint glow of the street lamp outside casting long shadows across the room. It was Saturday night, and the silence felt thicker than usual. Jordan, his partner, had gone out with friends hours ago. Normally his phone would buzz with Jordan's rapid-fire texts, little check-ins, or funny memes shared between laughs. But tonight, nothing. At first, Alex told himself Jordan was probably just having a good time. He tried to focus on the book next to him, but the words blurred as his heart began to race. 1 minute without a message wasn't unusual, but 10 minutes? 30. The stillness in his pocket began to feel like an echoing void. His mind sparked with thoughts that spiraled quickly out of control. What if Jordan was hurt, angry? What if they'd forgotten about him altogether? Each unanswered moment became another stitch in a growing tapestry of fear. Alex found himself biting his nails, glancing at the phone every few seconds. The black screen stared back at him like an unread letter of rejection. He knew deep down these thoughts were exaggerated. Jordan was just out having fun, maybe surrounded by loud friends, embarrassed to text back. But the rational voice inside him was drowned out by the mounting panic in his chest. The silence wasn't silence anymore, it was abandonment. His fingers trembled as he typed out multiple messages, each more desperate than the last. I miss you. His thumb hovered over the send button, the urge to seek reassurance almost unbearable. The reflection in the dark phone screen caught his eye. He saw the wide, scared eyes staring back at him. In that moment, clarity shattered the storm. This wasn't really about Jordan's absence. It was about Alex's own fear of being alone, the knot of anxiety that twisted whenever he was left with just his own thoughts. His need for constant contact wasn't about love, it was about safety. Taking a slow breath, Alex switched his phone to silent and flipped it face down. He carried the phone to his bedroom, closing the door softly behind him. The apartment was unnervingly quiet, the lack of messages pressing on his chest like a weight. His mind screamed for the phone. Check it, maybe they're just ignoring you, but Alex forced himself to resist. Instead, he stood and walked over to the turntable in the corner, a small sanctuary in the quiet room. He selected an album, one filled with melodies that had comforted him through restless nights and uncertain days. As the music began to play, soft rhythms filled the space, weaving warmth into his tense muscles. He settled back onto the couch, eyes closed, letting the notes drift over him. With every beat, the anxiety loosened its grip, replaced slowly by calm. The silence didn't seem so empty anymore. It felt like a pause, a chance to find strength within himself. Time passed. The music played on. Alex's breathing slowed. His heart steadied. He realized he was okay. He was here, whole, waiting, not abandoned. Finally, the screen lit up beside him. Jordan's message. Sorry for being so loud at the bar. Hope you're okay. Alex smiled, not the smile of relief that he had been saved, but one of quiet pride. He didn't need the message to feel safe or loved. Tonight, in the quiet, he found a new kind of security, one that lived inside him, waiting patiently through the silence. The night deepened, but Alex wasn't troubled by the solitude. He was no longer a prisoner of his fears, but a guardian of his own peace. He understood that love wasn't about constant contact, but about trusting the bond that connected them, even in silence. The music faded, leaving a gentle echo in the room. Alex closed his eyes, a sense of gratitude washing over him. He had faced his anxiety and emerged stronger, more self-assured. He knew that he could handle any silence, any distance. And as he drifted off to sleep, Alex knew he wasn't just waiting for Jordan, he was waiting for himself, the stronger, more confident version he was becoming. The night embraced him in silence, and for the first time, it felt like a promise, not a threat. In the heart of quiet, Alex had found his silent strength,